This podcast episode is being taken place not at the school like we usually do it, but at a special place that we went to visit today.
Here at Westminster College in Fulton, Missouri.
We're thinking about going here, so might as well do a
Easier too now.
podcast here, you know what I mean?
Welcome to This Week at the Creek, where this week we will be discussing school sporting results, ongoing school events, as well as upcoming school and sporting events. This episode is brought to you by Mason Insurance, Stover's Carpet and Drapery, and Kempton Glass. It will be hosted by myself, Chase Christian, and today's co-host, Paxton Brashears.
Yo, what up?
We'll start with Chase talking about sports.
All right, so for boys basketball, the team continues their season to a 2-5 record, putting up a good fight against Dadeville and Iberia, but ultimately falling short
Sadly.
at the end. And the girls basketball team continues their season to a 7-1 record, which is really good, beating Dadeville and Iberia, also winning a game during the Norm Stewart Classic in Columbia, beating North Shelby in a 54-30 win.
Massive 54-30.
And congratulations to Brooklyn Dugan for being named the game MVP, if you know what I mean.
This Thursday, the boys and girls will be playing at Humansville at 5:30. And this Friday, the boys and girls will have a home game against Montrose at 5:30.
Montrose. And also, it's a basketball. Just let you know.
Basketball.
I
Friday and
guess
Saturday, the boys will be wrestling at Sedalia, and the girls will be wrestling at Eldon. I'm not sure what times those are, but those are the dates. And this upcoming Saturday, the girls' basketball tournament at Walnut Grove will be at 6 o'clock.
All right, so ongoing events, you should fill out the forms if Miss Hinson sends them to you, because you might be able to be on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
My interview you. And also, me and Sean are making this new show called Top 5. And it's Top 5 Picks of the Week. And I don't know when it's coming out, but be ready for when it to drop, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's been 4 new scholarships, so if you haven't applied for them, do it. Miss Balto will be mad at you if you don't. Okay, Vaughn.
Also going on is there's a yearbook sale until Christmas it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yearbooks right now, if you order them, are only $15. And if you don't get them right now, after we come back, they'll be $25. So definitely a deal you don't want to miss out on.
Money lost is what
Yeah.
that is.
Students must have missed less than 2 days, right?
There's
Right,
less than
Paxton?
2 days and have above a 95% in that class.
Yes. But you have to show your teacher because they ain't going to be looking for it, you know? You
Mhm.
got to show.
And this Wednesday will be another lunch and learn for the seniors. A Navy recruiter will be coming in. So, food, I think pizza, and
I like pizza.
Seniors be ready as several new scholarships open up January the 1st. So check your scholarship central. And yeah, that'll work. And
we have word from Miss Bothwell to specifically look for Journey to College, Root Ed for undergraduates, and Ava's Grace.
this day, December 18th, 1620, the Mayflower sailed to Plymouth Colony.
No, today in history, the Mayflower arrived at Plymouth Harbor. And correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have some ancestors that were on the Mayflower?
Yes, I do. Multiple.
Pretty cool. All right, today's afternoon homeroom will be FFA.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully.
we'd like to end the podcast with Paxton's huge interview of the Westminster baseball coach, middle school fun facts, and joke of the week.
All right, I'm Paxton Brashears, and this is Chase Christian. We're here at Westminster College in Fulton, Missouri, and we have a special guest on the show today.
Yeah, my name is Jake Jordan. I'm the head baseball coach at Westminster College.
All right, well, can you tell us a little about what it's like to work here and just what the environment's like here at Westminster?
This is my 4th year here. I served as the assistant pitching coach for 2 years before getting the opportunity to take over. Being here is a small community. It's 650 students on campus with faculty and staff. You know everybody. You make a lot of connections throughout campus, both for our students and for our staff. I think we do a good job working together as an athletics department, as a school, as an admissions department. All aspects of the college tend to work really well together.
All right. Could you tell us a little more specifically about the baseball program, how you guys been performing and whatnot?
We compete in the SLIAC conference, so the St. Louis Inter-Athletics Conference. We've finished third the last 2 years, behind Webster University and behind Spalding University. I think we have a really good chance this year and these next coming years. We really like the spot where our program is.
And this is D3, correct?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. So, do you have any advice for not just upcoming baseball players, but just upcoming college freshmen, graduating high school seniors, just general advice about what they...
College search, college process.
Yeah, just...
We deal obviously mostly with baseball players in the recruiting aspect, but I think this process for any high school senior is finding the best overall fit. Everybody's going to have a different checklist. Obviously, the baseball players, baseball is a big priority. Financials, academics, location, campus. Everybody's going to have their own individual checklist, and I think the due diligence of visiting schools, talking to coaches, going on visits, ultimately windows down that checklist until you're able to find the best overall fit to each individual based on what they are looking for in the college experience.
Very nice. All right, well, thank you for
thank you guys.
joining our
Thank you.
little
I
show.
appreciate it. Thank you guys very much.
Go.
Alright, we're here at Westminster, and we got a piece of the Berlin Wall up here.
I believe that this is the longest contiguous segment of the Berlin Wall
Outside of
anywhere
Germany.
outside of Germany. And it was actually made for another art piece. They made a piece with the two segments shaped like people that they cut out of it. That's somewhere else. And they turned the remains of this part of the wall into another art piece, which you see here.
And, like I'd like to point out, as you can see, all this graffiti, this is the west side of the wall. And then, you go over here and look on the east side of the wall, you can see no graffiti allowed at all, you know what I mean?
Donated by George.
Oh yeah, and look at this church.
Was
moved here from England, brick by brick.
it was actually destroyed in the Battle of Berlin, which was a combat mission with the German Luftwaffe in World War II, where they bombed Great Britain. And this church was destroyed. And after the war, in post-war periods, they took every single brick that they could from the original building, took it by boat, by train, and moved it here.
My name is Jason, and dress are 30 times more likely to get struck by lightning than people.